Hey, man, what it is with you? You on some kind of diet? Is that what they teach in that little sissy school of yours? Are you fat or what?
What's going on, guys? If it fits your macros, a full day of eating number 2. Now, I said in the last video this wasn't going to become a habit, and that's the case, but today is a refeed day. And I figured, I made that informational video on refeed days last week, link in the description. But I figured this would go along nicely. Plus, the food is going to look so different than it did the other day that I thought, it would be different enough to do it again. Basically, my fats are lowered from 70 to as low as possible, and then my carbs are raised from 200 to 5 to 600. I'll probably aim for about 550, which I'm excited for. But it's like 11 o'clock now, and I woke up at 10:30, which is just so unlike me. Normally I wake up at like 8 to 9. And so my whole schedule is kind of thrown off. I don't know why I woke up so late. I just, I was tossing and turning all night last night. Have no clue why. It was like sometimes you're like laying in bed and you're thinking, okay, well, if I get to bed by this time, then I'll have this much sleep. And then just the thought of not being able to sleep stresses you out, which makes you not be able to sleep. And it's just a vicious cycle. But anyways, typically, you'll see what I had for breakfast overlapped on this footage now. But typically, I wake up at 8, eat breakfast, wait a couple hours, about 11, have my pre-workout meal. Then, about 12:30, I hit the gym. But I've been doing a lot of research lately on, pre, intra, and post-workout nutrition. And I thought I'd give something new a try, and today it actually works out nicely because, since I just ate at 10:30, I don't want to eat again at 11. So basically, what some of the articles were saying is have, a protein shake and some sort of simple carbohydrates like 30 minutes pre-workout. And it's supposed to have some, certain anabolic and performance effects. Now, obviously, the anabolic effects are going to be, questionable. But the performance benefits, of having carbs pre-workout could have some benefit. It's just going to depend on whether or not I can stomach that food during my workout. If I can have that stuff churning in my stomach as I, do squats or something. But we'll see how that goes. I'll let you know. But now I have to do some work for one of my summer classes. It's my last class of community college before I get my associate's degree. It's like English 241, so I got some reading I have to do. So I will catch up with you guys with whatever I do next. Who knows what it's going to be? I don't know. Maybe I'm going to go find a bagel somewhere. Maybe Walmart, maybe Panera. Who knows? I should have prepared better for this refeed day by going shopping last night, but I didn't, and that is me. So, see ya. How do you turn this thing off? Headed to Walmart instead of Panera for a couple of reasons. One, I'm like 2 miles away from Walmart, so it just takes a couple minutes to get there. Also, Panera is so gosh darn expensive. It would be like $5 probably for one bagel when I can go to Walmart and get the whole stack or whatever you call it for the same price. So that's where we're heading.
You just never been bright nor clear, so I don't wear shades, I just buy more beer. Every January 1st, I say this is your year. As I say, the red dripping out the leg of an artist's easel, the blood flowing through the brains of the smartest people. The apple Eve bit from that kid falls off the log on YouTube, is it free? Check it out, all we do is inhale, exhale, we succeed while your mother.
Bananas, fruit. As you can see, still rocking the bed head. It's probably just gonna rock it all day long. But pre-workout meal is one of these banana bread bagels. Bananas are fruits, fruits are healthy, so basically it's just like I'm eating fruit, so it's like we don't even have to count it in our macros. And a protein shake. Now normally I try to limit my protein shakes just 1 to 2 per day, so we're using up my second one now. I don't like to have this many, but this close to a workout I really don't want to have a stomach full of like chicken or something. That just wouldn't be pleasant. So gonna eat this up and go hit the gym in a second. Oh, really quickly, heads up for you guys. I ordered, bodybuilding.com was having a deal on aminos for this Man Sports, and they have it's like dork flavored. Now I'd never had it before. Obviously I have no affiliation with the company, but it's good. I mean, dorks, it's supposed to be like nerds. If you can see the label. It does not want to focus, but basically it's nerd candy flavored. Tastes great. The price is actually pretty decent. Like I said, I have no affiliation, but it's so good I may actually contact them and see if we can work out some sort of affiliation program where I get a discount code. And their stuff on their website is actually reasonably priced, so the discount code would be beneficial. I know like Cellucor, for instance, they double their prices on their website, so even with the discount code, it's more expensive than if you were just get it from bodybuilding.com. But here, their stuff is like $5 more on their website. So if I could get a discount code, then it would save us money. Also, it would save me money. Let's be honest, that's why I would do it, is because they would probably give me like 25% and then give you guys a 15% code or something. So I could definitely save money. They also have a Sour Patch flavor that I haven't tried yet, but that's next on the list because I'm sure if it tasted anything close, it would be amazing. But we'll see you in the gym.
Pull up.
Frank.
Headshot.
Frank.
Sit down.
Frank.
Stand up.
Frank.
Pass out.
Frank.
Wake up.
Frank.
Fade it.
Frank.
Fade it. I got the drink, that purple drink, I got the drink, that purple drink, I got the drink, that purple drink, that purple.
Good Lord. This leg day was brutal. 6 sets of 2 at 90% or 320 pounds on squat, followed by 12 sets of 2 with 30 seconds break in between with 78%, so it was like 275 pounds plus about 50 pounds of band tension. Like I had mentioned before, I didn't sleep well the night before, but luckily since today was a refeed day, the extra carbs kind of evened me out. So I was feeling super tired, but the carbs gave me energy, so I went back to a baseline level. So I was hoping for a super awesome, just out of this world workout because of the refeed day, but it turned out it was just kind of a normal day. But we got through everything, hit all the numbers we were supposed to. What you're watching now is all 12 sets of 2 of the speed work deadlifts. It's about 6 times the normal speed, just so we can fit it all in. I mean, it was like a 12-minute video before, but we condensed it down to 2 minutes. Now, since this is full day of eating, I have to show you everything I ate. So as you'll see in a second, I had some more of those Jolly Rancher gummies. If any of you guys remember those from, some of my previous videos, they are delicious. But while I was doing these 12 sets of 2, I was really using this as an opportunity to practice my form and also experiment with slight variations as far as, my stance width, how externally rotated my hips were, different positionings, different cues. Every set I tried to manipulate something to see what worked best for me. Now, when it comes to sumo, the perfect, quote, sumo stance is very wide, very externally rotated, and a very upright torso. But for me, just doing these sets, I found that doing almost a hybrid of, or more of a extra wide conventional style, I was able to get the most power. But eventually I would like to try to develop the hip mobility to do a wide sumo. But I'll talk about that more in my series dedicated to progressing my deadlift. Now I want to talk briefly about my little experiment with eating right before the workout. Now, I really didn't feel any issues. I suspected maybe some upset stomach, but since I was doing low reps, I really didn't feel any sort of discomfort at all. I'm thinking maybe if I was to do, cardio or higher reps, eating right before, may make me feel a little bit nauseous, but since I was doing sets of 2 with such a long time in between, by the time I finished squats, it had already been like an hour, so everything was fully digested. So we'll kind of experiment on, high rep days and see how it affects me, but I'll let you guys know how that works in the future. Oh yeah, delivering the gains. Same thing I got last time, just protein and pre-workout, that same deal I showed before. Oh, I want to show you guys my... we gotta have that ice cream as that post-workout. One for a baby. 2, we're done. Post-workout meal, tried to keep the moderate protein carbs as high as possible because we're aiming for 500 to like 550 for today, and then keeping the fats as low as possible. So obviously, I had to have some ice cream. I guess it was frozen yogurt, but it's pretty much the same thing. Then we had a chicken sandwich using the sugar-free ketchup, which by the way just tastes like regular ketchup, but it's like 1/4 of the calories. So I highly recommend that. Then we had another one of those bagels that we got from Walmart with the fat-free cream cheese on top with some cinnamon, and probably gonna cook up some sweet potatoes for later. Those take about an hour to cook in the oven, so we gotta get them done, or gotta get them started now so we can have them for later.
Yes. Oh yes. Oh yes.
Got the sweet potato started. Now that last clip was pretty awkward. That's the first time that I've actually filmed and talked to the camera with somebody else in the room. Typically I wait till they leave, or I just do a voiceover or something, but got those started now. I'm gonna soak in the tub, do another Epsom salt bath while I, relax, watch some YouTube videos. Then I gotta do some more homework, start editing this video, but we'll see you at the next meal. Just finished up with dinner now. It is a refeed day tradition, as you might say, to go get some frozen yogurt. Now, frozen yogurt, first off, I love it, but for refeed days, it's perfect because it's very high in carbs, very low in fats. Most of them don't even have any fat. So we're going to finish off the calories tonight with some frozen yogurt and maybe a protein shake based on how we're feeling, what else, we need to fill the calories with. So we'll see you guys at the frozen yogurt place. Now, I'm too awkward to actually talk to the camera in public, so we just got some B-roll footage as I do some voiceover now. We pretty much just estimated this as 75 carbs, which I actually then had to have even more carbs when I got home. Didn't expect for that. So we had 3 servings of that cinnamon toast, or the French toast crunch rather, cereal with some cashew milk, and then a protein shake. But instead of a boring old protein shake, we made a protein decaf, cappuccino or whatever. But like I said, I'm not going to make these videos a habit. I really want to start focusing more on the informational side, as far as these videos go. because there's enough, full days of eating on YouTube. I really want to start bringing quality content. But if you guys like this video, you know what to do. Thumbs up rating. Also, make sure you subscribe for more fitness related content. But in the meantime, thanks for watching and have a great day.